my modern and unstoppable seniors. Let me ask you something. Have you ever stepped into the shower in the morning, thinking you were starting your day fresh and energized, only to come out feeling dizzy, tired, or even lightheaded? Or maybe you've heard of a friend or neighbor who had a fall, or fainted in the bathroom, and it left you wondering, could that happen to me too? Today's topic is one I feel incredibly passionate about, because what I'm about to share with you could truly save a life. I know that sounds dramatic, but when you hear this story, you'll understand why. A 75-year-old man, healthy and independent, just like many of you watching right now, started his usual morning routine. Wake up, stretch a little, head to the bathroom, turn on the shower, nothing out of the ordinary. But within just a few minutes, he collapsed. By the time help arrived, it was too late. Now, I don't share this to scare you, but to wake us up to something that's not often talked about. The time of day you take, your shower could be far more dangerous than you think, especially after the age of 60. And here at Wellness for Modern Seniors, we're all about preventing the preventable and giving you the tools to live safer, stronger, and smarter. Let's be real. Our bodies change. Blood pressure, circulation, and balance all shift as we age, even if we feel pretty good day to day. That's why certain habits that used to be harmless in our 40s or 50s can actually become risky in our 60s, 70s, and beyond. And showering, especially early in the morning, is one of them. Let's talk about that first key danger: morning showers. Now, I know many of you grew up with the habit of showering first thing in the morning. It's what we were taught. It wakes us up, it gets us clean, it sets the tone for the day. But for older adults, that simple act can suddenly be a major strain on the heart and the nervous system. Here's why. When you first wake up, your body is transitioning from a resting, horizontal position to standing. That means your blood pressure has to quickly adjust to gravity. But after 60, our bodies don't always make that adjustment as quickly as they used to. That's when something called postural hypotension can sneak in. It's a sudden drop in blood pressure that happens when you stand up, and it can make you dizzy, weak, or cause you to black out completely. Combine that with hot steam and a slippery floor. That's a recipe for disaster. And then there's the temperature factor. When hot water hits your skin, your blood vessels expand, lowering your blood pressure even further. If your blood pressure was already dipping because you just stood up, and now it's dropping even more because of the heat, well, your heart is working overtime trying to keep you upright. For some people, especially those on blood pressure medications, this can be overwhelming. There's also the role of cortisol, your body's natural wake-up hormone. It spikes in the early morning hours to help get your body going. But when it's combined with a quick temperature shift and sudden movement, it can overstimulate your system. That means more strain on your heart and more risk of arrhythmia or heart attack in vulnerable people, even if they've never had major symptoms before. Now here's what's scary. Many people never get a warning sign. They don't feel sick. They don't feel fragile. They think, I've done this every day for decades. And that's exactly what happened to that 75-year-old man. He felt fine, until suddenly he wasn't. If you're finding this tip helpful, give it a thumbs up. It helps me know what it is content you love and ensures I keep bringing you more valuable insights. Don't forget to share this with someone who might benefit. Enjoying this moment? Hit the like button. It's like giving us a virtual hug. So what can you do about it? The first step is timing. Simply avoiding showers early in the morning can dramatically reduce your risk. Instead of hopping in right after waking up, give your body time to wake up fully. Walk around a bit, hydrate with a glass of water, sit by the window. Let your blood pressure stabilize before stepping into a warm, moist, and potentially dangerous environment. If mornings are your only option, make the water lukewarm, not hot. And take your time. Use a sturdy shower chair if needed. You're not proving anything to anyone by standing longer than you need to. You're proving something to yourself by taking care of your safety. Now that we've uncovered this hidden danger in our daily routine, let's talk about the next big factor most people miss entirely. Now, my modern and unstoppable seniors. Let's keep this conversation going because the truth is, the timing of your daily routines, like when you take your shower, can impact more than just your schedule. It can impact your safety, your heart, and even your life. We've already touched on what happens to your blood pressure in the early morning, but there's another factor that kicks in during these hours. And it's all about your body temperature. See, as we age, our bodies don't regulate temperature as efficiently as they once did. That's why so many seniors feel colder in rooms. Others find comfortable. In the early morning hours, not only is your blood pressure fluctuating, but your core body temperature is at its lowest, usually around 4 or 5 a.m. When you step into a warm shower while your body is still trying to heat itself up, that sudden contrast between internal cold and external warmth can create a dangerous drop in blood pressure called postural hypotension. And this drop can happen quickly, especially if you're already feeling lightheaded from getting out of bed. Now, let me paint you a picture. Imagine someone gets up at 6:30 a.m., groggy and a little unsteady. They step into the shower before they've had a chance to fully wake up, hydrate, or stretch. Their blood pressure is still adjusting, and their core temperature is low. The hot water hits, their blood vessels widen, and just like that, boom, their pressure drops even more. The room is steamy, balance is off, and they feel dizzy. And, for some, like that 75-year-old gentleman we mentioned, this moment can turn tragic in seconds. That's why timing matters so much. And if you're finding this moment helpful, go ahead and hit that like button. It's like a little virtual hug, and it tells me you want more tips. Just like this. So what can you do instead? Let's talk habit shift. Consider waiting a bit longer before hopping in the shower. Experts in geriatric care actually recommend delaying your shower until your body has had time to adjust. Around mid-morning, between 9 and 11 a.m. By then, your blood pressure and body temperature have stabilized, your muscles are looser, and you're far less likely to experience that dangerous blood pressure drop. And hey, I'd love to know, what time do you usually take your shower? Share it in the comments below, because we all learn from each other's routines here at Wellness for Modern Seniors. Now let's take this a step further. Because it's not just the time of day that matters, it's also what's happening around your shower routine. Many of us grew up in a world where we just hopped in and got out, without a second thought. But as we get older, every transition needs more attention. Did you know that according to the CDC, over 235,000 people visit emergency rooms each year due to injuries in the bathroom, and most of them are people over 60? And while we're talking about safety, I want you to take a moment and think. Do you ever feel unsteady stepping in or out of the shower? That little moment when the floor's wet, the air's hot, and the rug is slippery. That's a high-risk moment for falls. And often, those falls happen right after a morning shower, when the body is still not fully awake. So let me offer you a practical solution. Create a safer shower setup. This means adding a non-slip mat inside the shower, grab bars on the wall, and a sturdy shower chair if standing too long makes you tired. These changes are not about weakness, they're about wisdom. The strongest people are the ones who plan ahead to avoid danger. Are you feeling inspired to try these tips? Let me know in the comments, and let's motivate each other. Also, don't forget to share this video with someone who could use some extra wellness encouragement. Now, let's go back to something I mentioned earlier. Hydration. It might surprise you to know this, but dehydration can sneak up on you in the early morning hours. After a full night of sleep, your body is naturally in a dehydrated state. Even more so if you take medications like diuretics or blood pressure pills. So, when you go straight from bed to a warm shower without rehydrating, you're putting extra stress on your heart and blood vessels. That's why drinking a full glass of water first thing in the morning is one of the simplest, most powerful habits you can adopt. It gives your system the boost it needs to stabilize blood pressure and prepare your body for movement, including getting into that shower safely. And if you're thinking, "But I don't feel thirsty in the morning," that's totally normal. As we age, our natural thirst signal becomes less reliable. So even if you're not feeling it, get that water in. It's a life-saving move. We're almost done. If you've learned something valuable today, please give this video a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on more tips like these. Now, my modern and unstoppable seniors, you know I'm not just here to give you advice. I want to hear your voice too. Have you ever felt dizzy or lightheaded in the morning after a shower? Or maybe you've already changed your shower time and noticed a big difference. Tell us in the comments below. Your story might inspire someone else to stay safe and confident in their daily routine. And hey, while you're here, go ahead and share this video with someone you care about. Let's keep this wellness conversation going strong. You deserve a safe, healthy, and joyful morning every single day. Now, my modern and unstoppable seniors, we've covered the why the early morning is risky, why timing matters, and why even something as routine as a shower needs strategy as we age. But let's now dive into what I call the smart shower routine. A routine that keeps you feeling refreshed, energized, and most importantly, safe. Let's walk through this step by step. Ready? Step 1. Wake up gradually, not abruptly. Moment you open your eyes. Don't rush. Let your body adjust. Sit up slowly. Take a minute to stretch in bed. Get your legs moving gently before standing. This small act increases circulation and helps avoid that sudden dizziness that can cause accidents. Step 2. Drink that water. Remember what we talked about in part 2? Dehydration is sneaky. A glass of room temperature water before anything else helps balance your blood pressure and gives your heart a hand. Some seniors even keep a small bottle by their bedside so they don't forget. If you're on medication, ask your doctor when's best to drink. But most of us can benefit from rehydrating first thing. Step 3. Fuel up before the shower. A light snack or warm herbal tea can go a long way. Something as simple as a banana, half a slice of toast, or a few almonds can help stabilize your blood sugar and prevent that woozy feeling in the shower. You don't need a full breakfast yet. Just a little something to anchor your body. Step 4. Wait for the right time. Remember the golden hours, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. That's when your blood pressure is more stable, your body temperature has warmed up, and you're less likely to feel faint. This small adjustment can be life-changing and life-saving. Step 5. Prep the bathroom for safety. Here's a quick checklist. Non-slip mat inside the shower. Grab bars, especially near the entry and exit. Shower chair if you get tired standing, a dry, non-slip rug outside the shower. Good lighting. No dark corners, a reachable place to hang a towel, and your robe. Your bathroom should feel like a calm, safe space, not a risky obstacle course. If you've already made one of these safety upgrades, let us know in the comments. Your tip might help another senior avoid a fall today. Step 6. Check the water temperature. This one's sneaky. Many people crank up the hot water without realizing that extreme heat can actually cause vasodilation. That's when your blood vessels widen too much, which causes your blood pressure to drop suddenly. So, always go for lukewarm to warm water, not hot. If your bathroom is chilly, warm the room beforehand with a safe space heater or heat lamp. But don't use any electrical items near water, of course. And here's something clever. Some seniors use a shower thermometer to ensure the water stays in a safe range, around 37-39 tactics, 98-100 It's one of those small investments that makes a huge difference. Step 7. Take your time. Don't rush through your shower. But also don't stay too long, especially if the room is hot and steamy. If you start feeling lightheaded, turn off the water, sit down, and rest. Keep a towel nearby you can reach without stretching or twisting. This isn't a race. It's your private spa moment, and safety is the priority. Step 8. Dry off without bending over. Here's where we often forget. Drying off can also be risky. Too many seniors lose balance while bending down to dry their legs or feet. Instead, use a towel with a loop handle or a long-handled sponge to reach down, or sit safely on the shower chair, or a sturdy stool while drying. Keep your robe hanging within reach. Avoid walking around wet on cold tiles. Bonus tip: avoid showers. Right after medication, some medications, especially blood pressure meds, heart pills, or anxiety medications, can increase your risk of dizziness or low blood pressure. So never take a shower immediately after taking these. Give yourself 30 to 60 minutes. And if you're unsure which of your meds might cause issues, talk to your doctor or pharmacist. They'll be happy you asked. Now, my friends, if you're watching this and realizing, wow, I've never thought about my shower like this before, you're not alone. Most people don't. But knowledge is power, and you now have the tools to turn a risky moment into a safe one. And listen, if you found value in these tips, consider subscribing to this channel. We're building a community here, a place where seniors help seniors live smarter, safer, and more joyfully. Hit that subscribe button and the little bell so you'll always be the first to know when a new wellness video is out. And please, share this video with your children, grandchildren, or your caregiver. The more they know, the better they can support you in staying safe and well. You've come so far already in this video, and I'm proud of you for taking your safety seriously. You are strong, you are wise, and with the right knowledge, you are unstoppable. Stay with me, because in the final part of this video, we're going to talk about real stories, true moments when a senior made one small change that saved their life, and how you can do the same. Now, my modern and unstoppable seniors, it's time for the final piece, the real-life stories. Because facts are powerful, but stories are unforgettable. They help us see ourselves, and they remind us that one small decision can change everything. Let's begin with a story that gave this video its title, The Story of Mr. Harold James. Age 75 Mr. James lived alone in a quiet suburb. A retired carpenter, strong and sharp-witted, the kind of man who refused help even when offered. Every morning, like clockwork, he got out of bed at 6 a.m., made his coffee, and took his daily hot shower, before eating, before hydrating, before even turning on the lights. One winter morning, he stepped into the bathroom. The tile was cold, and the water, as usual, was steaming hot. Moments later, he collapsed. Paramedics later said it was a combination of dehydration, low blood pressure, and a sudden drop in heart rate from the heat. He had no warning, no time to call for help. His daughter found him later that morning. Mr. James wasn't sick. He wasn't frail. He simply didn't know what you now know. But here's another story of survival. Let me introduce you to Mrs. Lillian Banks, age 81. She watches this very channel, by the way. Hi Lillian, if you're watching. A few months ago, she sent us a message. I used to get dizzy every time I showered in the morning. I thought it was just age. But after watching your video, I made 3 changes. I started drinking water before getting up. I moved my shower to 10:30 a.m. I bought a shower stool and a grab bar. I haven't felt dizzy once since. Not once. That's the power of awareness, my friends. That's the difference between danger and daily comfort. You are not just getting older. You're getting smarter. Too many of you have been told to accept dizziness, forgetfulness, stiffness, and falls as just part of aging. But here's the truth. Many of those things are preventable. If we don't adjust our daily routines as we age, we run the risk of injuries that could have been avoided with a simple change of timing or with just a few safety upgrades. So ask yourself, are you showering at a time that suits your body or just out of habit? Is your bathroom helping you stay safe or silently putting you at risk? Have you talked to your family about these changes, or are you going it alone? A challenge for you. Today, here's what I want you to do right after watching this video. Walk into your bathroom and do a safety check. Write down what time you usually shower and what changes you could make. Share this video with one friend or family member who needs it. And comment below with just one word, safe. That'll tell me you're taking this seriously, and it'll help inspire other seniors too. Let's create a new morning routine together. Imagine this. You wake up, stretch with ease, sip on warm water, enjoy a bit of fruit or toast, and then, when your body is awake and ready, you step into a warm, safe shower with a soft non-slip mat under your feet, a grab bar by your side, and a towel ready at arm's reach. You feel clean, confident, steady, and alive. That's not a fantasy. That's your new normal, and it starts today. Before you go, don't miss this. If this video has opened your eyes even a little bit, I want to personally invite you to subscribe to this channel, Wellness for Modern Seniors. We post videos like this every week. Practical, heartfelt, and medically smart advice to help you live longer, safer, and more joyfully. And if you're the son or daughter watching this video on behalf of your beloved parent, thank you. Truly, you're doing something beautiful for someone who means the world to you. Now, my unstoppable seniors, I want to leave you with this. You don't stop showering safely because you get old. You get old when you stop showering safely. Take care of yourself like someone you love, because you are.